What's going on, everybody? It's Lauren with the TMF podcast, and tonight I'm going to do a quick recap of Reyes versus Jiri from UFC Fight Night last night. It's the only fight on the card that I actually made it to watch. I would have loved to have watched some more of them. I just was a little bit preoccupied, so I didn't get to watch the other fights on the card. But I did watch this light heavyweight battle, and it's the first time that I can remember seeing Reyes fight in probably a year. And as far as Jiri, honestly, I don't think I've ever seen him fight. If I did, then I didn't recognize the fighter. So I'm just gonna be completely honest about that. I didn't know, man. I thought Reyes looked good in the start of the fight. I thought they both came out looking really good. And after the first couple minutes, Jiri definitely gets your attention. He's very aggressive. He was light on his feet. His style was so different, right? So we're used to, obviously, fighters keeping their hands up, always on guard. And he always dropped his hands. He dropped his hands a lot, but he was still quick with the blocks. And he was fast. And he was throwing punches just out of left field, Just didn't expect him to be launching these uppercuts like he was. So it was an exciting fight to watch. I was definitely surprised and impressed by it. I look forward to watching another fight with this guy. So the fight, as we know, ended in a rather abrupt way. Jiri definitely rocked Reyes a lot throughout the fight. The only time he seemed, I don't know, I guess I'd say they seemed a little bit clumsy was on the ground. When Jiri got the takedown, he got rocked. Reyes rocked him. And when he went for the takedown, it looked like a last-ditch effort, to kind of get some kind of headway on him. So he rocked him. And then on the ground, neither one of them really looked like they wanted to be there. It definitely kind of seemed like a rest for Reyes. There wasn't really much action. And once they got back up, slugfest, man. It was an all-out brawl between these two guys. And those are always exciting to see, especially when it's the bigger guys. Because at any moment, it just takes a shot. And I'll give Jiri credit, man. He was on top of Reyes the whole fight. He was definitely pushing forward. He looked great in that fight. And catching him with that spinning elbow was just unreal to see. I mean, drop Reyes like out of nowhere. Just bam. And Reyes was already hurt. This wasn't like news here, Reyes had taken a good little bit of a beating throughout that fight. So he was hurt. And that spinning elbow was the icing on the cake for that fight. And so going forward, I definitely would like to see Jiri fight another top contender. I'm going to pull up a list here of the light heavyweight division. And right now we got obviously Blachowicz at the title. And this launches Jiri up into the number one contender spot, followed by Glover Teixeira, and puts Dominick Reyes back into fourth. I think, the next fight to make is probably going to be Blachowicz and Jiri. It's probably going to be the next fight to make. So that'll be pretty exciting to see. I did hear some rumors about Blachowicz and Glover, but we'll have to see if that fight happens. I think Blachowicz is just, I guess maybe we don't give him credit where credit's due because he just seems like a brute of a man. He's not really cut. He doesn't look like in the best of shape going into this compared to some of these other guys. And he just looks like a guy that you'd find in a bar fight more than you'd find carrying the light heavyweight strap. But he's proven that he's in it to win it. Obviously, he is the light heavyweight champ. And the fight against Izzy, he looked good. He looked good. So I'm definitely excited to see what happens next for in the light heavyweight division. I think we've got some good talent in there, and there's some up and comers. I think we'll get some definite up and comers coming up to put a little dent in it. But next weekend, I'm looking extremely forward to the next pay-per-view card. It is stacked with talent. So that's going to be a great card. So I'm looking forward to seeing Tony Ferguson come back. Obviously, I've got my Dustin Poirier. I'm going to move this out the way real quick. My Dustin Poirier, the diamond paid in full TMF shirt that I'm repping today. Looking forward to that fight in July. So we've got some good stuff coming up, man. So I'm going to go ahead and go over some of the other fights in another video that I'm looking forward to seeing. But this was a heck of a fight, man. Honestly, the whole card didn't really excite me too much, so I wasn't too mad about missing some of it. But I did catch the Reyes fight, and it ended in spectacular fashion. So, till next time, man, I'll see you guys later. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell, whatever you want to do. Leave me a comment. Let's talk about it. See ya.